Good morning, y'all. It's me, V, the CPS Scholar, and I'm dropping in for what I promised to do, another video about meeting the cast. I hope this video finds you healthy, happy, and full of love. I'm working through it. I'm going through it, but I'm still dropped in to hang out with you guys, even for a little while before I run off and explore the neighborhood, like I always say, like Dora. So I just wanted to drop in and do the meet the cast for Married at First Sight, Nashville. This is season 16. Y'all, they've been doing this for 16 seasons. There's been so many couples. I've lost track. There's like mostly the memorable ones, but it's 16 seasons, you guys. And let me tell you something, Lifetime is racking up on advertising dollars with this show. Why? Because the dating scene, the marriage. Well, first of all, I believe the success rate, because I want to think of who came up with the success rate. The success rate is only 7% for this show of couples that actually stay together, which is way worse than the actual divorce rate, which is like 50. What was it? 52%. If you want to see what the actual dating statistics are. I can't speak today. Go ahead and check out my divorce and dating episode on my channel. I had a really good time doing that. I had some awesome people on there with me, and we got down to the bottom of being divorced and dating. So either way, we're here for Married at First Sight. I want to go ahead and go through meeting the cast with you guys. Let me tell you, it took so much research to figure out these people, what they had going on. They didn't even have their jobs on here. And I told you that I think they stopped focusing on the actual jobs because, like, say for instance, Nate and his baby braids being a day trader one minute, an entrepreneur the next, a social media influencer after that, which was code for I ain't got no damn job. Then you had the dude that was living in his van. He was fine. He was a fine ass Asian man, but he was living in his van, and he called himself. He said he was a software engineer / salesman, but he hadn't worked in a year, and he had quit to live in his van. They're playing in our face. They're playing in our face with these jobs, and we know that. Well, if you don't know, women are usually judged off of their looks. Men are judged based on their resources, and man, there's always a theme every year. One year it's all about the pets. The next year it's all about income disparities. This last one, I swear the theme was feminine men. Feminine men. If you like that, you like that. That's perfectly fine. But it seemed to be a theme. All of them had some type of issue with their masculinity or self-esteem. And they found super strong women, if you want to call that masculine, to try to balance it out. And it was a train wreck. I believe Lindy and Miguel are still together because they smashed it. It must have been good, and they decided to stick it out. Alexis and Justin, definitely not. She clowned him because he couldn't get it up or keep it up, and he was so embarrassed that he pretty much called her out and said he couldn't get it up or keep it up because her pH was off. I know good and damn well that erectile dysfunction is a big thing nowadays. The testosterone for people is really low, whether it be the food, something, the water, whatever they got going on, the testosterone is low. And so men are having a harder time being strong like bull. And then it's like, you're not strong like bull, you're small, and your thrust is off, Justin. You know what? I actually liked your personality. I think you went on one of my favorite YouTubers channels and you seem personable and all that good stuff, but just cut it. And then also they always say it's not about the looks, but if you remember Chihuahua Face, Alyssa and Yuck Mouth Chris, yes, I said it because I like teeth. As soon as they saw each other, it was hot mess. He tried to keep going for it. She was like a hell no. Then we had Chris, who only smashed Paige because he wanted some, and he thought she was totally unattractive, but he kept doing it until I guess he was tired and didn't do that. And then he had a possibly pregnant fiance in the background. Half the people go on the reality shows to get clout, and they already have somebody already. And I've been watching Love Island on Netflix. I'd never watched the show before. They put the first season on there, and there's this really cute girl. I think her name was I want to say her name is Cora, whatever the girl's name is. She looked just like Raven. That's the original Raven. Big, curly, blonde hair, small, petite, cute frame. And she basically put it on blast that they put the people on the reality show because they know for a fact they have mental issues. And then they basically place their triggers. And it gives us a good show. And that's why we're here. We're here to see people who couldn't make it happen on the dating scene, see if they could be thrown out there and get married. If you don't know the premise of the show, they have basically take the singles from that area. They meet up for the first time at the altar. They do the honeymoon. They stay married, I think, for 8 weeks. And at the end of the 8 weeks, they decide if they want to stay married or if they want to get divorced. And what I peeped the past few seasons is that they stay together so that they can do another round of episodes or shows. And then they just end up divorcing later. Like Jasmine and Michael, our Caribbean couple, she knew damn well she didn't like him. He knew she didn't like him. He doesn't like to commit. They knew they weren't going to be together, but they stayed together and then promptly broke up over a laptop. So that's what's hot in these streets with Married at First Sight. I actually did some more research, and because, like I said, they didn't have the jobs on here originally. So I'm going to start reading. I'm going to be reading off an article, but I also put something together for you guys. Shout out to the Replay Gang. I know that I just jumped on here because that's what I do. It's based on a feeling. If you know, this channel was something I'm doing for fun, something I always wanted to do, and I was able to make it happen. Yay me, 2022. But either way, let me add the couples to the screen. Oh, before we do all that, let me go ahead and play my beautiful intro and we'll get into it. All righty. We'll get into it. All right, we're here for Married at First Sight, season 16, Nashville. I'm V, the CPS Scholar, and my channel is about reviews, reactions, reviews, and grown-up conversations. And I have so many grown-up conversations dancing in my head. I can't wait till next year. As you know, I'm technically supposed to be on hiatus, but I've been dropping shorts, and thank you guys who've been supporting it. And like I said, I live for the comments. Even when y'all cuss me out, I'm like, oh, okay, because everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? I just appreciate the support. So thank you to everybody who's just subscribed. I appreciate you so much. Let's get into MAFS season 16, Nashville. Let me start off with the article before I show the couple. So they say Keisha Knight Pulliam, aka Rudy, is going to return for MAFS after party. The roundup that airs after each episode. The new season there will be 3 extra episodes. Jesus, why? Called Beyond the Decision Day, which follow the couples after their life-altering decisions. And Pastor Cal and Dr. Pepper will host 20 digital episodes called MAFS Relationship Rewind that will recount the most dramatic scenes of the just aired episode to provide their take. How in the hell, y'all? I thought I was getting happy because I heard in the internet streets that they were going to shorten the episodes. I was so happy. If you notice, me and my fellow YouTubers barely make it through the season because there are so many episodes and they drag the living F out of these episodes. It drives me nuts. But either way, they're adding more episodes. Oh, these people are like, I mean, they're going to be strange because it's TV, but I hope they're not as bad as San Diego, Jesus. And then you're going to add the 20 digital episodes too. And then the experts barely show up on the actual show to help these flailing couples to see if they're going to make it. Look at freaking Olajuwon and Katina. Their relationship was struggling like her damn wig. And nobody was helping. Yeah, they end up staying together. I think they're getting divorced now. But then I think they got back together. You know how it goes when you love somebody, you just back and forth. And Katina said all her life she had to fight. Like that wig All her life, she had to fight to keep herself married because she wants kids after she finished school. Oh, Lord, don't get me started. Anyways, let's get into the couples. I was just sitting here wondering if I would go on Married at First Sight. I think that might be a little bit too much commitment for me because if I come down that aisle, first of all, I'm not a conventional beauty, but the face cards still don't decline. But when you walk down that aisle and you be like, this what y'all did? Y'all was trying to be funny. And it's not even just the looks. It's like they're not matching for compatibility anymore. They're matching for ratings. So they're claiming that opposites attract. Sometimes it doesn't. You got to be compatible in life, in the bedroom. You have to be compatible in a lot of places. And then you both have to like each other at the same time. It's so hard to make magic happen to be in a relationship, Lord, and actually sustain one. So I've done it before. I know how to do it. Maybe I'll do it again if the right person comes along. Not saying if they did or not, because gotta keep something to myself. But either way, God bless you who are out here trying to do it. So let's go ahead and look at these couples. So like I said, when I originally made this, they did not have the job information, but now I found an article that does. We have Kirsten 31 and Shaquille 31, and they look good. They look sexy. They look melanated. They look elegant. They look classy. I love it. If we're going just based on looks, they are a perfect fit in looks. I can't tell if he's tall or not. That ain't my business. I don't know what she likes, but they look good together. So Kirsten's 31, and they're the same age. It's like, whoa, black love. Anyways, it says Kirsten, look, even on the article is wrong. The 32-year-old describes herself as a total package. Kirsten is not ready to settle for anything less than what she deserves. The Married at First Sight star is looking for someone who's God-fearing and not afraid of her success. Oh, Lord. Is this another Stasia? We're going to see. After attending therapy, and we're going to talk about Shaquille, my favorite nephew. That's his name. I love him so much. If you see this, I love you. But anyways, after attending therapy for a few years, the 31-year-old is ready to take the next step in life after attaining his life goals. So maybe she's 1 year older. I know how I feel about the woman being older. I mean, I ain't got no problem being a jaguar, but it ain't gonna be serious. That young man's gonna have to be, look, I call him a young man like I'm damn old. That young man is gonna have to be super serious for me to even entertain his foolishness. But let's go to the article and see what it says about Kirsten and Shaquille, the one that actually has their jobs. So I know y'all don't care about the jobs, but I do. So let's see what each of them do. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. Shaquille, he's an executive director. Ooh, of what? What is you directing with your fine, bald, sexy self? Oh, he got a beard too. You got a wife now, so let me shut the hell up. And Kirsten, 32, a real estate agent. All right. Shaquille feels he is ready for marriage. He's open-minded, ready for love, and willing to put his fate in his hands of the experts. What if you notice on the screen, I called him the therapy guy. So he's saying he had went through all this therapy and now he's ready to be in a relationship. Oh, I'm big on therapy. But it's a lot of people fake healing out here. A lot of people fake putting in the work. And it's not really happening. It just sounds good on paper. I hope this man is not going to drag this lady. I hope that is not what's about to happen. Anyways, they're both attractive. Hopefully he's actually attracted to black women because y'all love to put a black man who doesn't like black women on these shows and match him with a black woman and then watch the fireworks happen. It's a mess. Kirsten is having a difficult time coming into contact with a man that meets her standards. I'm very pro standards, y'all. I'm very pro standards. There's that lady they call the ugly model who comes on the TV with no chapstick and yells her standards and trolls you guys, but she's actually really pretty in real life. I don't care what people say. I don't care what Kevin Samuels says. Everybody's allowed to have what standards they want. Now, are you going to be able to find somebody to meet those standards? Maybe, maybe not. But you're allowed to go for the gusto and adjust as needed based on the person. Because you might meet some dude that your standard might be for the dude to be 6'5", right? You meet a dude that's 5'10". But that BDE is like the man of a 7-foot man. And you like, you know what, bump this, me and this 5'10" dude is gonna skip off into the sunset. That's just how it works, right? Dudes have standards on weight and looks. If you're afraid to bring her from out the dark, you have a problem. Anyway, she hopes experts can find her godly man who will not be scared of her success. Girl, hopefully they sell that on Amazon, because foolishness. So they call her the total package, and he's the therapy guy. Lord have mercy, no. Foolishness is starting already. Dominique, 25, and McKinley, 33. The way that I don't know if this is politically correct or not, but based on her skin tone and the way that her name is spelled, I have a feeling that Dominique might be a sister. You know, at least partly, but they're very well matched up in looks. McKinley looks like a guy that I work with. Either way, he's 33, she's 25. And it says at the young age of 25, Dominique is ready to settle down after an unsuccessful hunt for a meaningful relationship. Girl, join the club. She is now taking the arranged marriage route, hoping to find hoping to find the one. 33-year-old McKinley was blindsided in his past relationship. Oh, shit. He has baggage. He got baggage. Oh, Lord. Oh, I got a comment. Hi, April Showers. How you doing? You know I love you. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Good morning. Just doing some Married at First Sight. So we got Dominique and McKinley. He says he was blindsided in his past relationship and is now giving it another chance via Married at First Sight. Somebody done hurt this man and he finna come drag this lady. Oh my God. I hope that he doesn't do this. Please, McKinley, don't do this. Let's go to the article and see what their actual jobs are. I'm happy that he's older than her. They're relatively well matched in looks, in stature. I'm liking what they're doing so far. Let me see. Dominique's education has allowed her to excel in her career choice, although she hasn't had many long-term relationships. Oh crap, she doesn't know how to be in a relationship. So he's been hurt and she don't know how to be in a relationship. She is confident and ready for marriage. The bar scene and dating apps are not working for her. Girl, they don't work for anybody. So she's excited to find out if her soulmate is out here. Now, shout out to my people who know me many years and know how long I was married. I was married for a hell of a long time. And I used to do webinars called Before the Ring. And the ladies are begging me to do it again. So I will probably start doing that next year. Throw that whenever I get ready to throw that on top of my content. So let me know. Maybe I'll do a poll. Who else wants to check that out? Because I already have that content ready to go because I've been doing it for years. So either way, let's see. McKinley. He's a director of operations. Okay. She's an associate sales broker. Mac recently moved to Nashville to pursue new career opportunities and ready to settle down and looking to start a family. Yeah, he is 34. That makes sense. He's always put his career first. Oh, crap. But he is now looking for a forever partner. You got to be mindful of the dudes that put their career first. So it's a catch-22. You want the man who you don't want to be with a man that doesn't like to work because you don't want to be eating out of a can under a bridge with this man because love can't pay bills. But either way, if they're workaholics, they probably will not prioritize you or the children. So we'll see. So let's see who the next couple is. They look good though. They look good. Gina and Clint. Oh my God. Clint looks like that dang man, the environmentalist. I just lost Mitch, I almost said that. Mitch, who acts like a Mitch from the last season. I pray to God this man is not like Mitch. Gina is beautiful. Clint is 40. Gina's 36. I'm liking that the men are older. I am not Muslim, but I do kind of agree with the 7-year rule because they're usually men are usually more ready to be settled in the older age range. So I'm with it, and I'm good with these people finding love after 30. And she looks really beautiful in her dress. It says Gina is putting faith in the experts to help her find a travel companion. Okay, she want to go explore, and the future father of her children. Oh crap. You should care about that, but every woman that's come on here and put that at the forefront has come off crazy and desperate because they just want to stay married so they can have their children. But she is 36, so that biological clock is ticking. She is matched with Clint, whose own family is very important to him. Okay, that didn't tell us Jack. Let's go to the article and see what happened. Clint and let me see. Clint and Gina. Clint is an account executive and Gina is a salon owner. I'm about to throw Ready to Love under the bus real quick. First of all, Married at First Sight is going to come out January 4th. Ready to Love, I think, is coming out January 6th. I will be off the grid for that time. So I will do my videos as soon as I get back. But like I said, Ready to Love, I love my people. I love my Black people. But our shows have nothing to do with actually getting married or being committed. We literally have to just go down the path of even getting somebody to admit they like us. That is so crazy. That's why even though I ride for Ready to Love because I want to see Black love, especially the older folks going on dates. Heck, I get date ideas off of that and seeing how the dating game is. But are we gonna get married? I don't know. Like I said, I think Clint and Joy are getting married. Simone and Rashid are engaged. Mike was just playing with Brandy. He wasn't gonna do Jack. So it's like, can we get a marriage show, please? Please. We're real people and not Instagram people. Anyways, Clint is an adventurer at heart and is driven by his many passions. A lifelong learner, Clint believes that to have anything done right, you must learn to listen to experts. Okay. After graduating, Gina decided to go back to school for her cosmetology license. She's been a hairstylist for the past 9 years and in the process of expanding her business. After a brutal breakup 4 years ago, Gina decided to put a pause on dating. Yeah, sometimes you got to put a pause on dating when the breakup is really, really bad because you got to heal real quick. So put a pause on dating. Now that she has built a successful business, she's ready to put herself back in the relationship game. All right, so they're both, I don't know, you have an account executive and a salon owner, and he looks like he's not big on looks, and I'm sure she's big on looks. So we should see how this plays out. But at least, unlike Mitch, he was willing to put on a nice outfit. Mitch just wanted Kirsten with the wise mama and her Fashion Nova dress. He didn't want that lady. That's what the problem with him was. But either way. We have Nicole and Christopher. They look so matched that they almost look like brother and sister. Sorry, not sorry. At age of 32, Nicole is very close to her parents. She had always hoped that they would find her the one. However, since she couldn't entirely rely on them for a life partner, she decided to seek the help of experts and placed her trust in them. Christopher, age 36, also thought Married at First Sight would be the way to go after what he didn't find while dating. Okay. Let's see what it says on the actual. Okay. Christopher, 36, is a business coach. All right, he's a consultant. And Nicole, 32, is a senior marketing advisor. Okay, y'all can get together and work it out with the businesses. I like that. Christopher relocated from Chicago to Nashville 3 years ago for work. With the challenges of COVID-19, he hasn't had the easiest of times meeting people. Nobody does this as older people, as adults. Christopher is ready for marriage, excited about the next chapter, and hopes experts can help him find one true love. Nicole is a lifelong resident of New York City, so these people aren't even from Nashville, and had enough of the toxic dating scene. So she moved to Nashville 4 weeks before a devastating tornado and 6 weeks before the pandemic. So she hasn't had a chance to enjoy the city. Girl, I went to that city. I loved it. It's a beautiful place. Now she's ready to focus on dating again and find true love. So they're both transplants. One from Chicago, one from New York. I think they'll bond over that. They have very similar jobs. So, and they can even compliment each other. So I'm here for it. I think they're going to make it. Very cute couple. Jasmine and I'm going to say Eris. Okay. All right. They looking good. Okay. After a few failed long-term relationships, 31-year-old Jasmine finally decided to take the plunge and find someone she could spend the rest of her life with. 39-year-old Eris took time to focus on himself and his career and is now ready to start a family of his own. He is the perfect age for marriage. They both look short and cute together unless they're both tall. Let's go to the article and see what's really going on, what's really good. Oh, Jasmine says, hold on. Eris, 39, is a software engineer instructor, and Jasmine, 32, is a competitive cheerleading coach. It's a match made in heaven. Usually when it's a tech dude, he doesn't want a tech girl. It happens in rarity. When I used to be I'm not going to say what I do, but when I went to school, I remember the people who were the same majors usually didn't click because they both knew each other's really hectic schedules. But either way, earlier this year, Eris decided to change careers and move back to Tennessee, completed a software development boot camp, and now works as a software engineer instructor. Go, Eris. Jasmine says her picker is off. Uh-oh. And she easily falls in love with potential. I'm about to go on the CPS scholar rant real quick. Do not date for potential. It's a setup for a fail. It's a setup for a fail. If they have not taken action, if they are not a man of action, please abort mission. Abort mission. Please. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're gonna get set up. But either way, I'm glad that she's doing better. Hopefully, and this dude Eris seems like he has an actual career and stuff. Let's hope that this works out. Anyway, she's in a space where she feels the only missing piece to her puzzle is her forever person, and she hopes that this is her chance to finally find true, long-lasting love. Christopher, 36, a business coach. Wait, oh, oops. I went back to Christopher. So for Eris, who's a software engineer instructor, and Jasmine, who's a competitive cheerleading coach, I see, unless he has some really crazy personality disorder, I see it working out. So now we're just going to spend time seeing what the experts don't mess up, because there's usually some personality issue that's going to mess some crap up. But hopefully they notice the backlash. People don't win off. And even though they I guess they're going to have more episodes, but the episode's going to be shorter. Thank you, Jesus, because the 2 hours was killing me. I just spent time with you guys because I love you all. But the experts who are going to be busy doing digital media shows, I hope they actually show up this time. They interact, they help the couples. I'm gonna go through because I'm gonna probably reference this later on decision day to see who I said will stay together and who won't. Kristen and Shaquille, they just so fine. They're so fine. I want them to stay together so bad. But being that he's the therapy guy and she is thinking that people are scared of her success, I don't want to say this. They're so beautiful. I'm going to say that they don't make it. Maybe his therapy will help her deal with her issues. I don't know. Let's hope that they stay together, but I'm going to say a no. Dominique and McKinley. Oh, yeah. He was the one that was hurt in his past relationship. And she hasn't been able to find a meaningful relationship. So she probably doesn't know how to work a relationship, and the trust going to be gone. I'm going to say they're not staying together. I'm going to say no. Gina and Clint. Just based off the look. I mean, she might clean him up. Unless he pulls a Mitch, I'm going to say they stay together. Nicole and Christopher, I'm going to say they stay together. They look related already. Jasmine and Eris, I'm going to say that they stay together because of the difference in careers and age difference. As long as she's done doing what she had to do in her younger days, and he's really ready to settle down, unless, like I said, he has some crazy personality disorder like Elijah one, I think they will be fine. But either way, I'm going to be excited. I already know ahead of time, unless I'm broadcasting off the grid, I will not be around for the first episodes, but I will catch up when I get back. I love you guys so much. Let me go ahead and ask you guys, because they say if you don't ask, you don't receive. Do your girl a favor. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. You know, the shorts are helping me out. I want to go ahead and get back in the algorithm with my regular videos too. So do me a favor and cost you nothing. It's free 99. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. What do you think about the couples? Not trying to be funny, but the women on Ready to Love are beautiful. The men were not so much. And I was told the men don't have to be as long as they have money. And some of them kind of look like they had good jobs. I'm not sure, but at least with this batch, it's looking like everybody's employed. Everybody's looking healthy. Everybody's looking clean. The grills are right. The age differences are right. I see a couple of red flags with past relationships or people saying their pickers off. But overall, I'm ready for this season. I'm excited. You guys know doggone well. Pray for Sepia. If the episodes start going too long, I will fall off, but I will do my best to at least give you guys a good rant. And I thank you so much for everybody who has been supporting me. And maybe at 300 subscribers, you guys celebrate your victories. Maybe I'll have a little get together, a little party. I wish so much that we could play music on YouTube because, baby, I got a musical ear out this world, and people love my musical selections. But if you want to go see what type of music I like, you can check me out on TikTok. Either way, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the Sepia Scholar is what? Out. Shout out to the replay gang.